Hello everyone, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to show you how you can find your lawmakers, your congressmen, your senators, and so you can write them some letters. I have made lots of videos now about great letter writing tips if you're writing to your lawmakers, and some examples of letters that I wrote, and how to be an activist from home, and easy ways to be an activist. But I have never once shown you how to find their emails and phone numbers. So that's what we're talking about today. It's going to be a short one. Go check out all those videos if you want more information on in-depth letter writing, and those same tips apply if you want to call too. But if you're an introvert and you like writing letters, then this is for you. But first, let's talk about why we need to be writing letters and calling our lawmakers. First off, we pay them. And if you're like, what? How? Our tax dollars. Anyone who works for the government gets paid with our tax dollars. And not to mention, we elected them, maybe not like me personally, but we the people elected them, meaning they work for us. And being in a public office is an act of serving the people. Do they act like they serve the people? No. They act like they serve the people who pay them. And by pay them, I mean like lobbyists. But at the end of the day, that's the job of our government. They are there to serve us and make the choices, make the changes that we want to see. That being said, we need to tell them what we want. They're not going to know what to do. They're not going to know how to serve people the best if we don't tell them what we want. Whether it's stopping a pipeline, public transportation, gender equality, or whatever other issue is near and dear to your heart, they need to know what we want. But we also need to be writing the businesses that we frequent. Again, they don't know what we want unless we tell them. Sure, we can boycott wasteful companies, but we should also be telling them what changes they need to be made. Take Native deodorant, for example. They were a big, natural, eco-ish friendly deodorant company, but they came in plastic. So a lot of eco-conscious people wrote to them and were like, hey, we would really, really love your deodorant even more if it didn't come in plastic. And they changed. They use paper tubes now. So that is the power of our voices, especially when multiplied. So if you have an issue that is really important to you and it's also important to your friends, get them to write about it as well, because the more people that voice their opinion, the more likely they are to change. Now, how do you find your policymakers? I will leave all the links that you need down below, but there's also a blog post version of this post if you want to go to that blog post for all of the links as well. But basically, you can filter by state if you don't know their name, but if you do know their name, you can also filter by their name. A profile will pop up with a phone number, but if you would rather write an email, you can click on their name and this will transport you to their official political website. From there, you should see a button that says contact me, contact us, contact, ask a question, something along those lines. If they don't have one, that's a big problem, and you should write them a letter or call them about that. But this should be an easy way to allow you to send an email or type a question in their question box easily. And if you want to skip that link altogether, you can use this second link also down below, which is current as of when I wrote this post, which was April 21st, 2022, and it is the directory for the entire 117th Congress. This third link down below will take you to find your congressmen. Once again, you can sort by the congressman by your district, but if you don't know the district that you live in, you can use this fourth link down below. This link, you can just simply enter your zip code and it'll spit out what district you're in, therefore which congressman belongs to your district. And then it's the same thing from there. A phone number will pop up, or you can click on their name to take you to their political website, and then from there they should have a contact me, contact us section where you can either get their email or you can type in their question box. The best practice I always use, and you can check out the full video for all of the best practices I use, but the one that's really, really important is to include your contact information. Even if you're doing a questionnaire on their website, it typically asks for your phone number and your email, but if it doesn't, especially, even if it does, I do this anyway, I'll sign my name with my phone number and my email down below, just in case, and more of an emphasis that I want to hear back from them. But how do I contact brands and businesses though? This one is a little trickier and not so straightforward, and some people's websites, some brands' websites are not very intuitive. Similar to what I suggested with the congressmen and the senators, look for something on their website. So if you're going to, we'll just use Native as an example. If you go to native.com, it's typically either at the top ribbon, something like contact us, contact, or it's all the way down at the bottom. For example, when I did my 31 days of writing letter challenge, I wrote to Dasani about their 30% bioplastic water bottle, which is a bunch of greenwashing baloney. I would search Dasani in the search bar of Ecosia to plant trees, click on their website, scroll down to the bottom, and find their contact info. If that doesn't work, you could type something like Dasani email, Dasani phone number into your search engine, and hopefully that works for you. If you have any more questions about this, leave them down below and I can follow up with you there. I hope that this helps you to become better letter writers and activists. If you need some help with templates and wording, I highly, highly recommend you follow Jessica Craven on TikTok. I will leave her TikTok link down below. She is so helpful. An actual activist angel. She leaves all of her scripts posted in her link tree and her bio. And then sometimes too, she'll leave a link that'll direct you to your email app on your phone. All you have to do is sign your name and personalize it a little bit more and hit send. Like, it's already drafted for you. And of course, if you prefer calling, you can use these email templates to call. And her calls, she also leaves the scripts for, so you can use them as emails too. So it really, whichever one that you prefer, she can allow you to do both. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, especially if you made it all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. I think I already said that, but I do. I really, truly appreciate it. So don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you found this helpful, and don't forget to share as well. This is something we talk about a lot in the zero waste activist space. I feel like a lot, like, write your congressman, write to the businesses you frequent to make sure they're more eco-friendly. But I've not seen anyone tell you how. Not only like, how do you write letters well, like I already posted about it last summer, but also, how do you even find the people that you want to write to? I wish I had this resource a year ago when I started this challenge, so I'm really, really excited that you guys have this resource now, and I really hope it helps. If you have any more questions, please leave them down below, and if you want more like on the spot me writing letters, I do post about it sometimes on TikTok. Always link down below if you want to follow. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I talk about all sorts of things zero waste, focusing on free, easy, and fun ways to live low waste and practical ways to be an activist. I really appreciate having you part of this team. And until next time, remember that your small actions have a big impact in the long run. Bye, guys. So that being said, we need to tell them what they want, what we want. What are you doing? No. No. Oh, you're so cute and soft. So nice. And stinky. Gonna lay down? I'd really appreciate you having part of this team. Yeah.